More insight on this. We're joined right now by James Dooley, a former NYPD captain. Thank you so much for coming on our show. The suspect called in on a tip line, but then somebody actually spotted him walking along the sidewalk on Wednesday afternoon. So what actually helped police know exactly where he was?
Well, the suspect identified him and gave the location where he was. But remember, the police were responding anyway to his initial call, but then he left. Which he's erratic, but then the suspect, who actually was very sharp, spotted him and was able to pinpoint his exact location and bring everyone to the scene.
Okay, let's be clear. You said the suspect spotted him. You mean a bystander, a New Yorker spotted
bystander,
him?
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Yes, the bystander.
I just want to make sure so people at home don't think that there are two suspects. What classifies this as an act of terror?
Well, the NYPD took the lead on this, which means it was basically more criminal than terror, because if it was terror, the FBI would have been the lead investigative agency. But in this case, it definitely has elements of terror because it's designed to strike fear and into the commuting public and to hurt the economy. Because 70% of New Yorkers go to work and school every day via the subway system, 70%. And we have 472 stations. So to cripple the subway system is to cripple New York's economy.
So economy
Yes.
is linked to a terrorism charge?
Well, no, not specifically, but that has to do with the underlying methodology of terrorism, to hurt the economy of the host country. Legally, no, but philosophically, yes.
Okay. What do you believe that the New York PD can actually do to handle or prevent, rather, crime going forward on subway trains, at subway platforms and stations?
That's a great question. And one thing I think they should do, I think they should position the officers who are assigned to stations not on the mezzanine, but on the platforms, and increase the number of officers doing train patrols, actually walking the entire length of the train.
And for people who don't live in New York City and don't understand the difference between a mezzanine and a platform, you want police officers right as at the place where passengers step onto the train, correct?
Exactly. Because in the mezzanine, they're not really deterring anything. On the platform, they see everything. And we've had a number of instances, unfortunately, recently, where people have been pushed on the tracks. And a uniformed officer might actually dissuade some of that.
Right.
Not to mention other types of crime, because crime in the subway is up anywhere from 50 to 70%, depending on what statistic you look at. So having uniforms riding the trains and on the platforms is key. That's absolutely key. And of course, augmenting the number of transit patrols, officers assigned to transit patrol. That's absolutely essential.
Why do you believe that crime is up so high? Is it a combination of things? Is it fewer officers on the streets and at the subway platforms? Is it the fact that the past couple of years in New York has been just so strange, as it has been in other cities, but New York particularly?
Yes, that's an excellent question. And actually, the reason is an amalgam of several things. And it's also an increase in untreated mental illness and an increase in the homeless population, many of whom have actually committed some of these crimes. And the COVID is a huge factor, and the fewer officers are on patrol. It all kind of combines into a perfect storm, which is very dangerous in an enclosed environment such as the transit system.
Well, if somebody can come up with a cure for homelessness and for mental illness, they are a multi-billionaire at this point, because that's something that has plagued a lot of cities. Of course, in a very big way, New York. Thank you so much, James Dooley, for joining us this morning. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to click on the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.